Hello there. I'm going to talk about another hobby that I have. Well, I didn't do any of it last summer, but I'm going to do it this summer, and that is playing with concrete and mortar. And what I did last summer, not last summer, I'm sorry, the summer before that, is I attempted to make concrete mushrooms. And I've made some stepping stones with concrete, and that's what I enjoy doing, just, to put in my flower garden. But I wanted to try to make some mushrooms to put in my flower garden. So what I did was I made several different kinds, and I had no clue what I was doing, so that's why I was experimenting. So I'm going to show you some of the ones that I did. And, you know, when you go to the store, and try to buy, concrete statues and stuff, they can get expensive, right? So anyways, I thought, I'm going to try to make some. And I was experimenting, and I was making several kinds. The ones I'm going to show you, they're all different. And I just kept making different ones to try to, I had no clue what I was doing, guys. So normally, I will put, all my stuff that are in my flower beds, all my concrete statues and stuff like that away for the winter. I didn't do that this last winter, so. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started and show you what I made 2 summers ago. And I am going to, because I have a lot of concrete and a lot of mortar left, because I didn't do anything last summer. But I'm going to be doing some more things this summer because I enjoy doing it. So I just didn't take the time out to do anything last summer. But we're going to go ahead and jump in. And like I said, these were just experiments, so you'll have to bear with me. The first ones I made, and I made sets of 3, okay, out of all of these. These were the first ones. I got them falling here. And the tops on these, they come off. So these are just your like little toadstools. And my painting isn't, kind of stinks on them. Like I said, they were just experiments. So these are just little ones. And like I said, you can take the tops off of them. And they're about, that size. And they're really simple to make. None of these did I go out and buy any molds for, and I am going to do a video when I'm going to be making some more this summer. Well, spring. I'm going to be making some more here soon, as soon as the weather is nice, and show how simple it is to make these. And you probably have around your home the things to mold these, or you can get it at Dollar Tree. Very simple. And so anyways, those are the first ones that I made. And one of the things I'm going to try to do, because the thing with mortar or concrete is you get these air bubbles. That's what I was trying to get rid of. So it worked on some it didn't. But I know the trick. It's just I got to take the time to try to get those air bubbles out. So those were the first ones, and I just, made them red with little white dots. So we're going to move along. Hopefully I don't drop any of these. Now, I've made these several times before. These are stepping stones, stepping leaves, I want to call them. These are just a few that I've made. And I used real leaves to make these. And you can see the veins in there from the leaf. And when I had my pool, I would have these around the pool. I actually had a real frog a lot of frogs that would actually sit on these. But as you can see, you get the real veins in there. So, and I had bigger ones because I had a tree that had really big leaves. And these are very simple to make. They really are. And I have these, I have several of these little frogs, and I have some green ones as well. So in my flower bed, I just have them sitting on there. Just like that. And, you know, one thing that I wanted to say too, when I painted these, I did not put a coating on it. I didn't put, you can make them a gloss or you can leave them plain. But I would recommend to put a coating on these, and I just didn't. And I just brought a few in that I have. But I did have some bigger ones. I don't even know what happened to those when I excuse me, when I oh goodness, I lost my train of thought again. It happens a lot. When I pause there for a minute. When I downsized, I don't know what I did with the bigger ones, but we are gonna I'm gonna do a video of making these and the round stepping stones, you know, that you can put glass beads in, or glass stones, or just regular stones, or whatever. I'm gonna do a video on those because they're very simple. So we're gonna move along with the mushrooms. So the next one is going to be these ones, and they're all going to come out different. That's the thing with concrete or mortar. They're all going to be absolutely different. So as you can see, that's the top, what it looks like. And I just did this like in a brown. Again, just experimenting. They're just kind of medium size, you know, nothing fancy. We're just going to move along. This could be a short video. I'm just kind of showing you the different styles that I made. Okay. Then I wanted to do kind of a little beachy. So this is the same base as in size, I'm sorry, as the first smaller one, as you can see. But the top is different. See, the top is different. So I just kind of, I don't know what I was going for. Just, my dogs are going nuts again. I had to pause it again. So I just, like I said, I just was splicing colors together. So add a little color to. My dogs really make me lose my train of thought. I apologize. To the flower beds. So we're going to move on again. And then I have morel mushrooms, or at least I tried to make them. And when I was doing these, I have no mold, you can order, I guess, a mold, but I just used my hands to try to mold these. They kind of, when I was done with them, I'm like, oh my gosh, they kind of look like poop. I know that's disgusting, right? But anyways, I just had to use my hands to kind of do the best I could with them, because I'm not going to order a mold for these. There was no other way to do them but to use my hands and try to mold them, and then try to put the divots in. And so that's what I did. So I threw them in the flower bed, and they looked okay. Okay. So, some might think they look like poo. I did. But we're going to move along from those. Okay. So then the next one are these. And I made 3 different sizes. And as you can see, it's a pretty good size. Like I said, the the paint job, you gotta excuse that. It was just a quick paint job. Again, I was experimenting. And they're also, again, all different. Just trying to see what I could do. And I wanted some color in my flower bed. So there's those. And I know I'm going fast here, but, you know, I don't know if I even already said this. I do have some things I got to get done. So this one is the biggest ones I did, and I made those in 3 different sizes as well. And as you can see, they're decent size. Again, my paint job. As you can see, is not the greatest. But again, I was just experimenting. And the top does come off of these. So, you know, you can switch them up, exchange them. I don't know. But, you know, this is a decent size. So, you know, there you go. Just kind of was playing. Just going to put some of these up here. Was just playing with different ways to make different mushrooms, you know, to put out in my flower bed. And I don't know. Was just trying out different, you know, different things. And again, I didn't coat these, didn't put them away for winter. I'm gonna leave them as is. I'm just gonna throw them back out there, because what I am going to do, like I said, is I'm going to do a video, and I'm gonna show the different ways that I did these ones. And you can leave, you know, color them, as you can see, paint them, I'm sorry, any way you want. You can leave them plain, you know, natural. You can put a coating on them. You can take your time and paint them good. And, you know, the concrete that I use is like $6 for a 50-pound bag, and the mortar. With these, I used mortar, okay? The mortar is the same price. All you do is mix it with water. So it's really, really easy. Again, this is another easy project. You can do it with your kids. You know, as long as you have good ventilation. I do this outside, so that's no problem. You know, gloves, I just use medical gloves. But again, sometimes I don't. Concrete and mortar does not mess with my skin, but I'm just putting that disclaimer out there. You know, with the kids, use gloves and, you know, eyewear with kids, because you don't want that to splash in their eyes when they're mixing it. But you would be amazed, a lot of the stuff that I used to like the molding or whatever, either I had it at home or you can get it at Dollar Tree. You don't have to use, you know, you don't have to order anything expensive, you know, off the internet, off of eBay or whatever to make these at all. And, you know, they sit out there and they look really cute. They do, especially if you do a better job painting, spend more time. But I will... here, when the weather breaks, I'm going to drag that concrete out and the mortar, and I'm going to do a video on how to do these. And, you know, just another fun project you can do. And again, budget friendly, simple. And I barely even touched, just doing all of these, I barely touched the bag of mortar. And yes, I used mortar with these because the concrete has those rocks in it, and I wanted it smooth, and I barely even touched the bag. So you can make a lot, you really can. And you can just, like I said, you can experiment this is what this is all is. It was an experiment. So, and I messed up, but I still threw it out in the flower bed, and it gave it some color. And so, anyways, lost my train of thought again. But the next video that I am going to be showing is another project, and it's also an experiment of what I did with concrete, and not mortar, but concrete. And I made many of them because I was trying to experiment, and I'm going to make some more of them this summer, experimenting. Just something that I enjoy doing, you know, getting outside, getting the fresh air, and having some me time, you know. This is just something that I enjoy doing, and like I said, you know, if it's something that you do with your kids or, you know, friend, whatever, and you get something out of it, you get a project out of it. But I'm also going to do, you know, do these as well, the stepping stones. I think they look really cute in a flower bed as well. But I'm going to end this video because I really do have a lot I have to get done. And I know this was a quick video and just kind of showing you a few of my hobbies or my crafts that I like to do. And yeah, we'll see if I can. I'm going to try to be my next video of the other concrete thing that I did. We'll see how it goes. Because like I said, I have a lot that I have to get done today. So anyways, we'll catch you guys again, and I hope you have a great day.